What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
Pretty fired up about today's reaction because we are most likely gonna get a dose of very creative humor in with some very talented playing, because today we're returning to Nanowar of Steel, and I really like what I've heard from these guys. I've done a couple reactions on this channel already, and I even got to interview a couple of the band members on my channel, and they were super great guys. I really enjoy what they're all about, and I've listened to a lot of their music outside of these reactions now, but I have saved quite a few for future reactions, and this is one of them. And this one, more than any other song, is the one that everybody in this YouTube community has told me, you have to do. You absolutely have to do this. It's hilarious. And considering you like metal, it's probably right up your alley. So as the name would suggest, I'm guessing Norwegian Reggaeton, this is gonna be black metal reggaeton. And I'm super excited because these guys always throw in references to their music. Kind of nervous to see how many I get and how many go over my head. Hopefully nobody thinks less of me as a metalhead, but we'll find out. So I will link this original video in the description below. And today, once again, I'm listening to Nanowar of Steel, and for the very first time, watching the music video for Norwegian Reggaeton. Let's go.
Yeah, you drew my heart and my blood is spilling, babe. Like oil from
What the
North Sea. You fish me like a whaler in violation of international treaties, babe. DJ Charly. Now I'm in an outlaw state of mind, honey. And you burned my soul like the Fent of Church in June 1992. All I want to tell you is, this is the time.
Okay, hold on. All right. Not what I was expecting with the start of that, but the distorted guitars came in. I was expecting more of like a metal-y vibe, but dude, lyrically right off the bat, man, there were a couple references I think I caught. Oslo State of Mind, Oslo, Norway. That could be a reference to New York State of Mind, Empire State of Mind. There's been quite a few musical references to that. And then the church burnings. That is a very famous reference to the church burnings in Norway that I believe were tied to Varg and Burzum, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super familiar with Burzum. I know more about the story and about Varg going to prison and all that stuff than I actually know their music, but I get the reference. I saw one piece of gear. I saw a Jackson Rhodes. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the only piece of gear I see in this entire video, because these guys usually focus way more on the story content going on, but the Jackson Rhodes are awesome, man, not to be confused with the ESP SV, which is a Japanese and European exclusive for ESP. That is the model that Alexi Laiho from Children of Bodom had his signature model made out of. God, there was somebody else. Kai Hansen from Halloween and Gamma Ray, he also has one of those. And it's just a little different from the Jackson Rhodes, so it's prevented ESP from getting sued over having a similar body style. Let's go.
Hypothermia, Cuba Libre, midnight sun, summer fiesta at Ragnarok Beach. You were dancing like a polar killer whale when your bloodthirsty eyes crossed with mine. Corazón vikingo de Santo Domingo, la iglesia quemada, la piña colada, vamos a bailar con Dezo, vengan bar. Guerrero cubano, bailar
There's some great references also going on. I saw Dark Throne in there. I saw Hellhammer. I saw Varg. When they popped into that last scene, I think it's blatantly obvious they're trying to look like Pitbull. But man, I wish my Spanish was a little better. I'm catching stuff here and there. At least I think this is Spanish. It could be. Nah, it's got to be Spanish. I was going to say it might be like Portuguese or something, but no, this has got to be Spanish. I bet there's people that are going to tell me after I watch this, dude, there's English subtitles. Dude, the fun of this is figuring out what's going on. Let's continue.
Is ready, won't you get on board? While I proudly sail in the depths of your fjord. When the storm is raging and your body shaking, hold my pole tight and you ain't get on. This blood pressure is spreading, isn't it good? Can't steal my money, Norwegian wood. I'm swimming against the stream, I don't care. I'm soon getting there with there's a monster.
Nórdico latino, que luciferino, mata al enemigo, pero despacito, vamos a bailar en la playa del mar.
Oh, that's great. That was a great play on words instead of saying Playa del Mar. The English translation of that, I think, would be like Evil Beach. I think it was Playa del Mal or Bad Beach or something like that. That's great. That's creative, man. Get the f out of here. All right, Cranberries reference. Oh, I like that bass line. I want to go back into that because I was expecting a major breakdown back in, but it just... I mean, technically that's a breakdown. I was expecting it to get rocking again. I want to lead into that.
Norwegian Reggaeton. Esta vida loca, a mirar la boca, pasando un salmón. Norwegian Reggaeton.
Dude. I want to go to a bar now where they have those digital jukeboxes and just put this on repeat. I bet they had so much fun filming this. Paulo had to have done this one too. He does all of their videos. If this is like their other ones, hopefully we'll get some credits on everything. Yep. Paulo. Oh, the whole band produced this as well. Dude. Fantastic. I just noticed in the title it says featuring Charly, Glamour, and Gigatron. No idea who that is. I'll have to look it up. Sorry. The world needs more of this, man. This is great. Let's go talk more about it. These guys are f***ing legends, man. Like, this is so fun. This is what the world needs right now. We need fun, humorous, talented music like this. And these guys do this phenomenally. Like, not only is it super creative, they write really catchy songs. The references are super on point, and they're really talented musicians. And it blew my mind when I talked to them in an interview, and they told me that they have what they would consider full-time jobs outside of doing music. Like, this is a side thing for them. And before the pandemic, they were getting to the point where this might be their full-time jobs. They got signed to a label, they started touring, and then the pandemic happened and it all got sidelined. And I really hope that over all of this quarantine and staying at home, that these guys really get the attention they deserve from their videos on YouTube and from their music and stuff, because once this is all over and shows can go on, these guys absolutely need to be on tour, man. This is just such a good time and such fun music. Man, I seriously, I can't wait to hear a few more that I've saved, and I wish these guys all the best, because this is just fun, awesome music. Thank you to everybody that told me to do this. I'm sorry it took so long. This should have been done a lot sooner. But thank you again, and if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe, because I release new videos all the time, and if you turn those alerts on, YouTube might let you know when they come out, but they probably won't. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like, because it does help the channel. But if you disliked it, normally I would say that's okay, but I just don't understand how you could dislike something like this. But in all fairness, you are free to click dislike and move on. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server that I hang out on often. I stream video games on Twitch. I also just released my very first merchandise collaboration with Violent Gentlemen. It is available on their website. And if any of that stuff I mentioned interests you, I will put the links to all of it in the description below. My handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.